Okay, good evening, everybody. This is Andrew McLaughlin with the National Truck Driving School, and I want to welcome everybody to our live Tuesday night webinar. We have a lot of people still signing in this evening. On our webinar tonight is Mr. Rob Sieberneck, and Rob is a driver with JBS Carriers out of Greeley, Colorado. And Rob is also a graduate of national training. Rob graduated just about 2 years ago. Rob is going to talk to us tonight about JBS and about his company and about employment opportunities. So I want to welcome Rob Sieberneck tonight to the webinar.
Hey, Rob.
Tell us a little bit about JBS Carriers.
JBS Carriers is the largest protein producer that's out there right now, and we cover all 48 states, recently Mexico now too, and then we actually do like a trailer swap when we get to El Paso. We let those people actually bring it in themselves. Now we're actually talking about going this year into Canada, even going there. But we also are in Japan, Germany, Australia, the European states yet too, because we do crates where we ship a lot of our beef over there yet also.
Okay.
This is a gentleman that actually owns the company and the trucking company. His name's Juan Ortiz. He lives in Brazil. But we're a fairly large trucking company, a little over 825 trucks, but we're actually boosting it up to 2,000 trucks. We actually haul beef, pork, lamb, and chicken. We do. But the company I really actually like working for them because we mostly deal with driving Kenworth and Peterbilts is what we drive. Matter of fact, if you pull up our site, you'll see a Peterbilt right on the front page of the website.
What types of driving do they have there? Do they do teams or solos or?
They do both, actually. The company leases the trucks is what they do, and we do the solo and teams we do.
Okay, and of course they do hire recent graduates, as long as the graduates come from an accredited school, correct?
Correct.
Okay. I have a slide up right now, Rob, that talks about in 2011, the top over-the-road driver made more than $90,000 that year. The fleet average was well over $50,000. Experienced drivers can earn in the excess of $50,000 a year. So the money there at JBS looks pretty good. They have a high demand for the services. We continue to expand with an eye towards becoming the largest refrigerated trucking company in the United States. JBS is still growing strong and has outstanding over-the-road opportunities that open for teams and for solos. And as soon as Rob gets back on, I want to talk about all of the different benefit packages that
Andrew,
JBS...
I'm back. Did
Okay.
I lose you?
Yeah, you lost me for a minute there. We're just going to start to talk a little bit about the different types of benefits that JBS offers its drivers.
Yes, benefits, we have full benefits. Blue Cross Blue Shield out of Texas. This is, they take it out of that area for their insurance, and that's medical, dental, eyeglasses, flexible card, Visa card yet too if you want to put money away. So like a lot of people actually have to take medication, or their family does, so they do it that way by putting money away, and then every year
that's all pre-tax,
reimbursed.
right?
Yeah, where it's tax-free as far as that part right now. Well, for right now it is. I don't know what's going to happen with this new medical thing with Obama, but that's there. And then as far as the trucks, the Peterbilt and Kenworths, we keep them usually around 450,000 miles or 3 years. That's what we usually keep them. Right now, we're getting ready to vamp up to buy all brand new ones, actually, because all the Peterbilts, we're going to start replacing those, actually.
It also says here you got driver referral bonuses of $1,000.
Yes, $1,000. The first 3 months, you'll get $300, and then after the year, the $700 will come to you after a year after that person stayed there.
Okay, very nice. Also, now trying to look at the different requirements that they have. It says you got to be 21 years of age, have a current CDL experience, maybe even with some over-the-road experience. No major violations is defined by the Motor Vehicle Carriers Regulation. got to be accident-free. No more than 3 moving violations in the last 3 years. No DUI or DWI in the last 5 years. No felony convictions in the last 10 years. Now, if you're a CDL accredited school graduate, all those things apply as well. A CDL license, clean motor vehicle record, excellent work history, and a clean background check. So those are all good things. Talking about now money. The first year start out at about 33 cents a mile, and it quickly goes up, doesn't it, Rob?
Yes, it quickly goes up. We have 3 different ways to being hired. You can go for a regional job, which would be covering a certain area, and then you're pretty much home every weekend or every other weekend. And then how you collect days off is actually the amount of days that you're at, or amount of weeks you're out. So in other words, 1 week will be 1 day off, 2 weeks will be 2 days off. That's how it works on that part of it. Direct runs, we have like a triangle where you're going around delivering freight to different receivers, and then in turn come right back to the same plant is what you do. Okay. Matter of fact, on our website, I believe it does show you all where all of our plants are and our terminals yet to, and we're expanding that also. We are as far as the terminals. And the last, at least, is the over-the-road drivers. It's the same kind of situation, but it's not time you want to spend out there as far as that. Matter of fact, this last holiday they actually gave extra cash for people to actually stay out there during the holidays. And it is paid 2 weeks paid vacation. You've got the option. You go ahead and after a year, go ahead and collect the cash for it, or go ahead and just take 2 weeks with pay when if you want to do it that way.
Wow, that's nice. They hire from all over the country depending upon need. It's like you were hired out of Jupiter, Florida. They had a need at the time. Just because it's not lit up doesn't mean that you can't get hired. It's all going to be supply and demand. Is that right?
Correct. That's what it amounts to. I've heard that we got 6 drivers out of Gainesville, but the whole thing is they're bumping that up to 40 drivers. And when I was talking about, additional, from 825, we're going up to 2,000 drivers is what we want to try to go for as far as that.
So JBS will be looking for a lot of more drivers, pretty much, I would imagine, all over the country. You came from 28 years of working in Comcast, basically tired of the, the daily grind. How are you enjoying life out on the road?
It's been excellent, actually. I mean, there's a number of times I've actually, I've had to reset my clock, so I've done, like visit museums, and then went, snow skiing up north. I wanted to actually do some ice fishing recently here when I was up there in Minnesota, but never got a chance. They kept me moving pretty good as far as that.
Okay, and you're the kind of guy, you love living out of your truck type
yeah,
of
I
deal,
do.
and your truck is gorgeous. It has all of the comforts of home. When I climbed in there the other day, you had your TV going and things like that.
Yep.
You even cook
a flat screen TV where you got an antenna on there. If you get inside the city, you can pick up between 25 to 50 channels actually on local antennas.
Wow, that's neat.
Out there.
That's very neat.
And then I got a refrigerator and microwave in there yet too. So, but that's stuff that I bought myself to put in that truck.
Okay, good. Okay, let's see if anybody has any questions. Go ahead and just raise your hand if you got a question for Rob. Daniel, Cleveland, I'm great. You're calling from New York, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. What's your question for Rob Sieberneck?
My question is pretty much you've named a couple of different cities that are quite a ways away from my hometown. Would I be out of a different hub? Would I have to relocate, or would I just
You wouldn't have to relocate. Actually, being in New York, if you want to work that area, you're more likely to be coming out of Green Bay to get your load and then head back up to New York and drop your load off as far as that. And working around the East Coast is what you would be doing.
Definitely. That's what I'm looking for.
Yeah, Green Bay is an awesome area to work out. They got the people there at Green Bay, really great. The mechanics are awesome yet, too, there. And that's a beautiful terminal yet also. As a matter of fact, the beef plant is right next door, actually.
All right, very good. Rob, I want to thank you so much for coming on tonight. Also, thank you for coming out on Saturday.